Book Chat. On today's show, I want to talk about something a little bit different. This quarantine has been hard on us all, and I have to admit, even I haven't been in the mood to read sometimes. Concentration has been hard at times, and my energy for anything more than a Netflix binge has been lacking, to say the least. In times like these, I like to dig into short stories. I get my fill of reading, and I can read as much or as little as I like. Just last week, Miss Cody and I were able to add a bunch of new short story collections to our MackinVIA library. I am going to do a quick rundown of some of these new titles, as well as some other short story collections you can access in MackinVIA. First up, let's take a look at my favorite genre, romance. In Color Outside the Lines, edited by Sangu Mandana, 17 fantastic authors, including Adam Silvera and Samira Ahmed, take a look at relationships full of differences. These stories feature the challenges and triumphs experienced by interracial and or LGBTQ couples while celebrating the beauty of diverse love. In Hungry Hearts, editors Elsie Chapman and Carolyn Tung Richmond have brought us 13 tales of food and love. You will recognize names such as S.K. Ali and Sandia Menon, and readers who devour all 13 tales will be delighted to see how these stories are interconnected. Not only do food and romance take center stage, but also the intersection of these with family and cultures. Additionally, I really enjoyed the element of magical realism that is present in many of these stories. In our last romance selection, Meet Cute, you will see a lot of today's most popular authors, including Danielle Clayton, Nicola Yoon, and Evie Zaboy. These tales, across genres, look at the unique beginnings of relationships and the workings of fate. Oomph, the contribution from Emery Lord, is one of the cutest things I've ever read. Next up, let's take a look at some historical fiction. We recently added 2 fun collections edited by Jessica Spotswood that focus on some pretty kick-butt women. The first book in the series is A Tyranny of Petticoats and offers 15 stories from familiar names like Marie Lu and Marissa Meyer. Tyranny was followed up by a second title, The Radical Element, featuring tales from Mackenzie Lee and Sarah Farazan, among others. Both offerings collect the stories of diverse heroines in a variety of historical and fantasy stories. Additionally, in the area of fantasy and kick-butt women, we added the brand new story collection, A Phoenix First Must Burn, 16 stories of black girl magic, resistance, and hope. This collection, edited by Patrice Caldwell, features fantasy, science, and speculative fiction centered on the black experience. You know I absolutely love the contribution from Elizabeth Acevedo. In a similar vein, All Out, edited by Sandra Mitchell, provides a collection of historical tales featuring LGBTQ characters and experiences. Some of today's hottest authors contributed to this collection, including Robin Talley and Sean David Hutchinson. The selections cover a vast array of history and experience and shed light on many untold stories. Before we move away from fiction, I want to highlight 2 collections we've had for a while. Fresh Ink, edited by Lamar Giles, is a who's who of contemporary own voices authors, compiled by the We Need Diverse Books organization. Also in our collection, you will find Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, a short story collection perfect for our horror fans. If fiction is not your thing, we have also added 3 new essay collections. Kelly Jensen edited 2 of these offerings, Don't Call Me Crazy and Here We Are. Don't Call Me Crazy features 3 different voices sharing their personal stories of mental health. Contributors include your favorite writers, artists, and athletes. In Here We Are, Jensen collects contributions from 44 writers, artists, and performances, sharing their unique viewpoint on feminism. Additionally, we've added a digital copy of American Like Me, edited by America Ferrera. This is one of my favorite essay collections of the last few years. This collection features 31 popular figures sharing their experiences living between cultures. One of my favorite essays is a humorous contribution from Liza Koshy about balancing her Caucasian and Indian identities while growing up in Houston, Texas. So there you have it, 12 awesome collections, perfect for quick reads, available in MackinVIA. Don't forget you can access MackinVIA from the Library Resources folder in LCPS Go or by downloading the MackinVIA app to your mobile device. Log in using your LCPS credentials. Thanks for joining me today. As always, reach out to Ms. Cody or myself if you have any questions, or feel free to join us on Tuesdays at 3:30 p.m. for our drop-in office hours in the library Google Classroom. Have a great week.